Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. It's Lynn from Holistic Health and Wellness. Um, I am talking today again. I'm going into energy a little bit because I have a webinar coming up about energy, pure energy, because it's not just all about the foods that we eat. So I'm kind of leading up to that. That's the 21st and the 23rd of March. Eastern time, 7 on the Thursday, 3 on the Saturday. So we're going to be talking about ways that you can feel great. So today I've really got one tip for you about this very thing. But first, I want to tell you something that Chris Carr, who wrote Hungry for Change, said about boosting your energy. So if the body is an engine, then food is its fuel. Food gives the body the energy it needs to function. If we don't make sure the fuel we pump through our system is the right quality and quantity, we're going to run ourselves right into the scrap heap. The foods we eat affect our weight, our mood, energy level, brain function, sex drive, and sleeping habits. And that's so true. You know, we think about what we do, what we put in our body, but really when we want energy, it's a whole sphere of things that has an effect on it. So I'm just going to mention a couple of things today. So for one thing, when we lack energy, we lack motivation. We talked about that a little bit on my live on Wednesday. So it's the motivation to exercise, the motivation to focus on healthier habits. Everything seems more difficult when you're tired. I'm sure you'd agree with that. So I'm going to just ask you one question today. And if this is you, let's take a look at what coffee really does for you. So when you drink caffeine, you're running on borrowed energy. So that's energy that you don't ever get to pay back, meaning it isn't stored energy. It's not stored in your body. You can't pull on it and draw on it so that you feel better later on. So that's what we call a borrowed energy. And so many of us are doing this every day. We're always on the go. We're on the go all the time. Pressure to do more, to get more done. And yet it feels like we have a shorter amount of time to do it. And when we don't seem to have the time to get everything done, and we start to fade later in the day, then we have to have more caffeine, because that caffeine with the borrowed energy didn't sustain us throughout the day. So that's where I was for so many years of my life. I could drink coffee from the minute I got up in the morning. I could drink it until the time I went to bed, and it never stopped me from sleeping. That is not so today. I limit my coffee to the morning. I have 1 or 2 cups, and that's what I try to keep to, because I know that later in the day it's not going to help me feel any better, because it's a false energy. So I try to focus on some of the other things. Those are things we'll be talking about in the webinar to help you have sustainable energy and not live on borrowed energy, but to live on real, pure energy so that you can live that vibrant life. So are you one of those people that just slumps in mid-afternoon? You have to reach for your coffee, a mocha latte, whatever it is, a cappuccino, or maybe a candy bar, just to give you a boost to keep you going. So that doesn't store in your body, and it's just a borrowed energy. It gives you a lift for a while, and you probably experienced this, that after a while you crash, so to speak. So you might get a temporary lift or a temporary boost, but that just doesn't last. So on the webinar, we're going to talk about some ways that can really help you to have that sustainable, great energy so that you can really live an energized life without having to rely on false energy, things that are not pure in your life. So that's the deal. Think about your coffee when you're drinking it today. Think about, and I'm not dissing coffee because I love my coffee. All I'm saying is we need to enjoy your coffee, but then think about what kind of things you can do to sustain your energy and feel better. I know I've told you before that I could slump at my desk and literally fall asleep while I was working. years ago. And that is a miserable feeling when you think people are going to be going by you and they're going to see you falling asleep at your desk. And that is not a good way to live. I don't live that way now, even when I've eaten things that I shouldn't eat, still to the highest degree. Compared to then, I still have a sustainable energy. I don't find myself fighting sleep in the afternoons. Even if I've really missed having a good night's rest, I still feel so much better, so much more natural energy than I used to do. And so that's something that I want to bring to you. I hope that you'll join me on my webinar. I'm going to drop the link under here, and I hope that you'll invite some people to come. It's 2 dates to make it more convenient for you. And if you stay on there live with me, there'll be a special bonus gift for you at the end. So come join me, learn about how to live a vibrant life with having pure energy so that you can get through your day without feeling like you've got that brain fog, that you've got that slumping over your desk syndrome, and that you just can't even wait to get home so that you can flop down for a while and rest. So again, this is Lynn from Holistic Health and Wellness. Thank you for joining me for these few minutes today. I hope that you have a great, great day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.